TikTok ban in the US and Donald J. Trump.
You were last time the most important man in the world just being president. Now he has taken that to another level. The people he has around him is insane.
I ban TikTok. It's worth nothing. Or I reinstate it and it's worth trillions.
They're too behind at the moment of what TikTok has become.
I did feel a little bit sorry for the small business owners.
People making money out of that would have pooed their pants.
I've already spent, let's say, 200 quid on TikTok Shop, give or take. I would normally have spent that money on Amazon.
This is like a Bitcoin. This is TikTok, where the guys who've got 20 million now did it when I said, you've got to jump on this.
Welcome to The Fame Marketer, everybody. Another episode. We're getting closer to episode 100.
James has got an appointment today.
I've got an appointment at the clinic.
Hello.
You're right,
A
Nick?
bit later, I forgot to pick up the microphone.
I'm going to start this by, we are going to be discussing TikTok ban in the US.
Yeah.
But before we discuss that, I want to give a little shout out to Paul Alban. You know the guy, Big Bear Events?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
was the one who was on the mission to get me the microphone.
He was on the mission to get your microphone. He also has started a podcast because he listened to our podcast, and when the one you weren't here, where we went through the numbers, so you don't need a huge following for it to be.
Oh, this is
this
is the one you didn't mention. You didn't say it was this.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
the
it's
guy.
Paul. Yeah, so he's actually created a podcast because I was listening to that. How cool is that?
Really good.
And I'm doing his race on Friday, so he does ultra races in the week.
Yeah, I remember.
Really weird. But obviously, I've never had the time to do it. There you go. You've got it on the stage.
Because you need the weekend to get over it.
So it's a 6-hour race, doing as many laps as possible. So are you
going to be interviewed on it?
I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
Paul, could you get James as a guest? Because I'd like to listen to that.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, get you as a guest. Like, how did you?
If you're the inspiration then, and he gets you on like episode 2, that's like he's already at the top of the mountain.
He needs to work for it.
He needs to work up to it. Probably.
Yeah, Paul, you need to work for it, mate.
Go back up. What's his? So, what would he be? Big Bear Trail Times with Big Bear Events on air.
Trail times, yeah.
So I made the episode around. So it's about 50 minutes.
It's a camera job, isn't it?
I think you should be on that. Yeah.
It's all a camera job. So yeah, and I'm doing his race this Friday. So I'm going to Daventry. I'm going to be doing 6 hours. See how long I can. If I can talk. I see how long I can run.
How far?
6 hours.
So it's done like that. You have 6 hours.
It's just in the week. I'm using it as more of a training thing.
Sorry.
No.
Can you sniff for me?
No. There's not. It's not because of that. Just because it's. Well, it's not a race. It's not a race. It's a 6-hour run, and you just run laps of 5 miles. So it's just
You're nearly like the clip I saw of Robbie Williams the other day, which I actually finished the clip and went, "You're ruining yourself now." Because I've been trying. He takes me back to travelling, New Zealand, album, listen to it all the way around, love it. Listen to it now, brings all the bad memories. I'm always I've got his back. And a lot of people I have to have his back for, because at Christmas time, my entire family were like, I can't stand the guy, he's the most arrogant, beep, 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 yep, get it? And I was like, yeah, and I sort of sit there. He was interviewed the other day about him coming from the Taylor Swift concert. Did you know he did that? So Taylor Swift, going around the world, she would look at the top artists in that world, or her team would find the top artists, and then there'd be a little interview, because it was a 3.5-hour concert, other people would come up. So he's being interviewed by a radio, Capital or something, and they said, he's explained the story of, and being quite humble, and he was like, she wouldn't have known who I was. What's going to happen is basically, her team have gone out, and they found me and said, he's pretty, and he said, actually, in fact, I think her boyfriend's English, and said, you need to get Robbie, he's pretty big in the UK, that'd be great. He does this song called Angels.
Just for context, Taylor Swift's boyfriend's not.
Oh, okay. I'm just going from the interview. So he doesn't. So this is what he's saying. And then he said, I come up on the stage and the crowd just go mad. Like, it's the noise is incredible. I look over as I'm singing Angels and I see Taylor looking at me thinking, oh, and her eyes like, what the hell's going on? And then he starts going, yeah, Taylor, I'm a bit of a big deal in the UK, a bit of a big deal. And I was just like, oh dear.
I'm the mayor of this series.
The issue I've got with Robbie Williams, I know we digress, but in terms of, like we talked about JB, he's elevated himself. JB to the new listeners, James Blunt. He's on the decline. The reason why I thought he was a bit bizarre was on his documentary
Oh yeah.
on Netflix. You know
Yeah.
the Robbie
yeah,
Williams
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
He just sat in his white
Bed.
briefs.
Yeah,
in
white briefs on
pants.
his bed.
It was
in his house.
it was the weirdest
Yeah.
interview.
I feel like James Blunt like undersells himself and Robbie Williams like oversells.
I think the problem is I think the problem is it's all come from I know he's always been arrogant, but I think he's overstepped the mark now since Danny Boyle with that new film went, oh, I'm coming out from making films for 20 years, Train Spotting and that, and I'm going to make one on your life, but you're going to be a monkey. And I need you all the premieres. It's all about you, and your whole soundtrack's going to be on it. And he's just gone, oh my God, I'm the biggest thing in the world. Taylor Swift, I'm even bigger than you.
Apparently, though, the movie's actually all right.
No, I'm going to watch it. I bet it is all right because it's Danny Boyle, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
But it's a shame. Anyway, so that was the thing.
Anyway, so back to Paul. So Paul, shout out to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to do his race on Friday, and I'll see how I get on.
Yeah.
Got some big races coming up. Huge.
You're going to get some carbs new for that.
No.
You're going to go just on.
I'm going to see how I get on with this month. I'm doing the carnivore diet at the minute. I'm losing some serious weight.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing that. Yeah, some serious weight.
He's lost a chicken nugget belly.
I am looking jacked. Arky.
What?
Well, don't give me grief about my dad bod.
Yeah, no, I can. you had chicken nuggets as an example of if the kids don't finish. I've been there. If the kids don't finish the food and there's a little slice of pizza left, a few chicken nuggets, some little French fries, it's in the dad gob. End of every day.
Nick
I used
had
to love the baked beans leftovers and chips.
yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
So Nick had a dad bod at 18. He's got this bet. You know the best. You know the one.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Poor
have you got
Benoist.
that? Bro?
Poor Benoist. I'll have to find it again.
There's this picture of Nick, Paul Benoist, when he's 18 with his mates who had loads of money, but he didn't, so he's like tagged along.
Yeah.
And he's got,
Great life.
you know, like a white vest that you'd grandad would wear under his shirt because he gets cold, like I wear. He wore it out.
Yeah, but it was cool then.
No, I get it. But
I probably didn't have the right body shape to be cool. Yeah.
it weren't great.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we need to find that photo because it's
like the guy from Keeping Up Appearances.
Oslo.
Oslo, yeah. Not far.
Wow.
It wasn't far off, actually.
It wasn't
yeah.
far off that. I would have made a comment now, but we're not going to go there either. So today we're talking about TikTok's US ban
Yeah.
and Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
The guy is a ledge.
He is official. So you were the most, and this comes down to his marketing, so this does fit with the podcast. You were last time the most important man in the world just being president. Now he has taken that to another level. The people he has around him is insane. So
it's obscene.
have you seen his, what's it called when they become president?
Inauguration.
Thank you. Inauguration. He's basically got, I've got my information buddies. He's got the CEO of Google talking to Jeff Bezos of Amazon, who's then basically a circle, like they're about to play a game of poker. You've got Elon Musk, you've got Mark Zuckerberg, Google CEO, I can't remember his name. You've got Apple guy, you've got Jeff Bezos. Basically, his team of people.
Oh, it's obscene.
The most powerful people on this planet from an information point of view, and now at his beck and call.
Yeah, also scary.
Unbelievable. It's scary because
Is this guy somebody famous?
yeah, that's the CEO of Google now. He came from a poor village in India and got sponsorship to an American university, and now is CEO of Google. Now that's life changing. Clever guy.
People don't. I think lots of people don't know who he is because even on the headlines they say Zuckerberg, Bezos, and Musk.
Yeah, because we think of Larry and the other guy, don't we? But they're just really rich people.
Larry David.
Larry David. So really, I mean, from a power point of view, you know, and the thing that with the TikTok ban is that was played perfectly.
Yeah.
Again, so I think he said that 22% of his voters this time were millennials who had voted for him. Biden is then going, I think we need to ban this because the Chinese open it. And then he's gone, Trump, you deal with this. Trump's just gone, oh, it's banned. Oh, okay, I'll fix this. You can all have it back again.
It laid him up for the perfect, like, I'm the saviour of TikTok type.
Unbelievable.
Well, it did, but also, you know, he is again, he's playing to the American people here because there's an interview of him, and again, they're discussing the treaty that he was signing for something else. They talked about TikTok. And he said, I've got two options here. I've got first option, which is I ban TikTok, and it's worth nothing. Or I reinstate it, and it's worth trillions. But I think the US people deserve half of that. It's mad.
So they're wanting to buy it, aren't they?
Yeah.
But they had until the 19th to do the deal, and then the CEO decided not to do the deal. Or it's still being talked about, but
They've put an extension on, hasn't he? They've put an extension
he's going to get 50% of it, isn't he? The company, I can't remember what company it is that's going to be...
Well, you mean the original?
Quantum
is the company that he's
lining up to purchase it.
Yeah, there's some. No, that's an AI thing. That's something else. Actually, we won't go.
But basically, whoever's owns that company is now going to own 50% of TikTok.
Well, otherwise it's not allowed in the US. But what's sad about it is that there's a few US accounts I follow, and some of them most people gave this sort of last ditch. Bye.
Yeah, we're going to Instagram. Follow us.
We're going to YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And it's actually quite sad because I follow, the Undateables.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely brilliant. Right. There's a couple of from the US that I follow. I love them. Absolutely brilliant. But he was really sad, this one lad. Corey, I think his name is. And he's like, hi everyone, I'm going over to YouTube. But he's very autistic. But, he's built a community on TikTok. And that's gone overnight. It's totally gone overnight. That's one of his releases. So it's really sad. But also, look how many small businesses are using TikTok. And that was what some
content creators, affiliates, everything.
A lot of the journalist lists were saying, do you know actually the impact this is having on content creators / small businesses in the US? And obviously, Trump's not a stupid guy. He is fully aware. But again, if you close it down, where are they going to go? They've got
Facebook.
They've got to reinvent themselves.
So yeah, well, they're too behind at the moment of what TikTok has become. I mean, I love Instagram Reels. When that algorithm gets me on funny Reels, I'm literally laughing in the land camera. He's obviously watching Reels again. I'm in bits, literally in bits, laughing out loud. But it's not TikTok. It's nowhere near TikTok.
My girlfriend's a big Instagram Reels, I just don't really get it.
It's just nowhere near TikTok. TikTok's on another level.
TikTok is fantastic. I love it.
It's going to be very powerful. It will come back, and it's just going to get bigger.
Back.
Oh, it's back now.
It's down for not 14 hours.
Yeah, well, I did a LinkedIn post actually that got more interactions than I was expecting. Actually, let me just pull up.
Flex.
No. Don't give me grief, Michael. Just because you helped me with InDesign.
He'll take you out for a run, so you win.
So
while he's looking, how's your gym going? All right.
No, there's been development in that. I asked him last week.
Oh dear.
Go on, Michael, tell him.
I don't do the gym.
Why? Why don't you do the gym anymore?
It's not for him, I think.
It's not for you. Yeah, that happens.
I'm just walking. I've got one of those walking.
What are you actually trying to do anyway? What was the process? What was the process?
Sonia with the walking pad. I'm just doing 10,000.
So why? To keep fit or to lose weight?
Bit of both.
Okay, just don't eat as much.
Yeah, I know. Eat less, move more.
Basically, yeah. So it's going to be really interesting with what's going to happen with Meta and what's going to happen with TikTok going forward, because Meta he's on a mission, isn't he? Zuckerberg is on a mission to make that into something more than it is. He's probably absolutely gutted that TikTok didn't get rattled.
Well, there was loads of the conspiracy type theories of people on TikTok were saying that they thought in the time that TikTok was down, Facebook had secretly bought it or something, because Facebook had made an account on TikTok that wasn't there ordinarily. It had 0 posts but loads of followers, and there was loads of Facebook ads running. I got 5 or 6 Facebook ads running on TikTok with no comments, just from Facebook, all in the time that it went down. So loads of people were a bit shady.
To know.
Who knows?
Imagine Mark Zuckerberg gets the 50%.
Wow. So obviously TikTok didn't last, the ban didn't last long, and this was my post. So I didn't use ChatGPT for this.
You did, but you didn't.
You didn't? No.
Of course I did.
Right off the head, yeah.
Things that lasted longer than TikTok's US ban. Trying to cancel a subscription for a SaaS product you never use. Waiting for your dog to pick the perfect spot to have a shit. Assembling IKEA furniture without instructions. Toddler's tantrum after you said no, which I'm dealing with at the moment, by the way, because my son is a
And your dog takes a long time to do a
My dog. He does actually have roots.
Oh, he can't find a spot. When I had him that last time, because he comes over to mine, doesn't he, for little holidays?
He does.
I reckon he went down into squat position for a poo, and I reckon he walked 10 meters,
Was he on?
maybe even 15.
Was he on the lead?
No, it was
Yeah,
just
it's rare that he does that. Did you start opening the bag? Did you rustle the bag?
I don't know.
No, because this
Speeds him up, does it?
yeah, he then not.
He knows all the intricacies.
Yeah, but when you spend so much time with someone,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know. He may have been. Actually, no, he was on the lead.
he's not very good on the lead because you like move it a bit and then he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
But it's also a Bedlington thing because Ralph's the same.
How is he?
Yeah, right. Last time I saw him, but yeah, no, it's the same as that was.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the same for ages. It must be there. They do the same things.
Did anyone go on Red Note while TikTok was down?
What's Red Note?
Oh, you don't know, but see, I'm like,
Don't
I
know
feel
what
like
Red
we're
Note
all in
is.
different like TikTok algorithms, but Red Note, because like loads of people were like, the US government wants us to like not give our data to China. Loads of people were like, well, why don't we just like, I don't really care about China having my data. So Red Note is the Chinese version of TikTok, basically.
Oh,
So loads of people who were on TikTok were moving to Red Note while TikTok got banned. So I downloaded Red Note just to see what it was about. It's not bad, actually. Like, it's sort of different, but it was just interesting seeing a lot of people who you'd be on TikTok and they'd have like 700,000 followers and then they'd go follow me on Red Note and now they've got like 20 followers again. Like, so yeah, the For You page on Red Note looks like that.
oh, it's
So you can see like lots of posts all at once, which is quite good. So like, you know how TikTok's obviously just one and you swipe this, you can see like 4 or 5 all at once. And it's got like little things like, you know, if you hold down the side of TikToks to make them go faster,
Yeah,
you can swipe that up and lock it. So it locks it at double speed. It's quite cool. They're just little things that Red Note did that's quite cool. So yeah, that was... So whether people will now just go back to TikTok, I don't know, but Red Note was cool
Yeah, they
for
will.
a day.
Of course they will. Because TikTok's absolutely incredible.
and people are making a lot of money on it.
I think because people are saying the thing about TikTok is the algorithm is the valuable thing, not really the app. So there was talk whether they sell the app without the algorithm, like sell how the app works, but not the bit. So they have to make their own algorithm.
So I love when people have these like conspiracy theorists, right? And they come up with these little theories. Do we not all think here in the room is that the lawyers of, let's say, Mr. Trump, President Trump, and TikTok, do you not think that they would not be stupid enough to go, oh yeah, we'll buy TikTok and then not give them the algorithm that powers it?
No, I'm just...
No, but it's nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's literally going, I'm going to buy this new car. It's not got an engine. Great. It's
Yeah.
literally...
Oh, damn, they got me there.
Oh.
Oh, you are Trump. Oh,
Yeah.
he did it again.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? I just find it bizarre. So yeah, the TikTok US ban, I did feel a little bit sorry for the small business owners and
Oh, they would have pooed their pants. People making money out of that would have pooed their pants.
Business Insider.
Bytes dance.
yeah,
is
but they're
already
talking
considering
nonsense
selling
because it's a
the app
headline, Michael. Business Insider is utter.
with it.
nonsense.
They're getting you. Remember, they're getting you to read an article.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
where I see.
We're not having to go at you. I'm not having to go at you personally, but,
News.
but it is utter nonsense.
Heard it here first. So yeah, it'd be a shame. Yeah, I did feel sorry for a lot of people.
I love the last post of someone that were
It
hilarious.
shows how many people have all their eggs in TikTok basket.
Oh, I found one family, and I was like, he said we celebrated we were going to celebrate last week. We hit 30 million subscribers, and it's a family
On
in New
TikTok.
York on TikTok. We're going over to Instagram, so we decided that we're going to do it. We're going to, rather than celebrate it, we're going to do a bye sort of thing. So they're obviously, and I was like, what is this family doing to get to 30 million subscribers?
Can I guess?
What?
Just nonsense.
Essentially,
day-to-day life.
it's dad jokes. So the dad is a proper New York guy, and then he's got his son and his daughter, and nearly every single post I found is just them sitting around a round table, and he's telling dad jokes, or and that's it, and they're just doing the odd little things, skits or whatever they're called. 30 million. Can you imagine the amount of money they're making from views? Yeah.
It's just, it's mad, isn't it?
Let every single one of them, they're just sitting there. I thought that was quite funny. I finally asked, I watched that one, but I finally asks, he puts the ring inside the ice cream.
I guess that's his other half, not his sister.
Yeah, she's just eating it, obviously. Eating it. He's like, what the hell? Do you want to take any longer eating your ice cream? Finished it, hasn't found a ring. Found it in the poo. So that was quite funny.
Yeah, I like
but it's just little. But I mean, what's that got? 8.3 million.
The likes of, if we came up with that, we'd be
And they get paid. They get paid as soon as the video hits what? More than 10 seconds. Cling, cling. So the thing is, I've been watching at the moment is all about, because of that in the algorithm I get. So where TikTok is good but actually a little bit annoying is the fact that you pay interest to one thing because you just wanted to know a little bit about it. I now can't get away from it. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Search or like one thing.
I'm just like, I just wanted to know something. It's like, it's like 100%. Just bring it down to like 65.
You see like a TikTok shop product and you like the video.
No, you've already bought the Ship Shop. You've already bought
Just quickly.
creatine gummies. Choose.
Okay.
I bought some.
Okay.
I don't need any more now, so stop sending me. You've seen that I've bought the product.
Can I put something out there which I think you've all been advertised about, and I'm considering purchasing it for £13.99? The light strips behind your TV.
Oh yeah, they change its colour with what you're watching.
Watching it actually looks alright for 13 quid. I'm like,
I buy a few things from there now, but I did find the gummy.
how's my t-shirts?
Yeah, I wore it 3 days in a row last week.
Have you worn it for training?
No,
It's great for training.
I don't train in a gym like you. I'm 3 layered up in a garage with a scarf and a woolly hat and gloves. T-shirt doesn't get much out.
Maybe in the summer, maybe.
In the summer, yeah. Oh, right.
But yeah, no, that's the one it's in my basket. I'm just pondering whether it's worth
Have you
it.
seen the winter gloves with the kid? This was in talking about.
Sorry, can I just interrupt just while he's in and we'll go back? The returns is really good on TikTok. So when you return something, so you buy it for 13 quid, it will probably come in a couple of days, depending where it's coming from, because it might be a shop, a China one. When you get it, if you don't like it, it's just it's a free go back into Every, which would be at most news agents. I've got 2 in my village, and you just literally scan it and hand it to them.
Yeah, it's like ASOS.
Yeah, really easy. So just get
Nice.
it. If you don't like it, just send it back.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this kid. If we're talking about good ads, selling it straight away.
I've seen this.
If you're looking for gloves that won't freeze your hands off while you're working outside, these might be it for you. They're thermal heated and insulated, and they also have touchscreens so you can use them on your phone at any time. And they have a very soft and warm inside, and they fit pretty snug on your hands. They are on sale right
bought
now,
some
but
gloves
cheaper
the
than
other day.
$10. Be quick because these will
And
not
those
last
look
long.
better.
I'm leaving the link right here.
I had
You got all that done in 14 seconds. I'm like, fair play to him.
I had some sad news on Saturday morning.
What broke?
So my gloves, my Michael Jackson gloves, I've got some white, like cream gloves from Lululemon running ones.
How can we got them in that colour? Was it just in the sale? That was all that was left.
I think I wanted to look like a bit of
You wanted to look like
a little bit. I black gloves. I just wanted to look a bit because I don't use them very often. Because you take them off first.
You want to be a bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different. And I took off my jacket. I got to Warwick because I was running around Kenilworth and back. And took them off, took my jacket off, and I put them in my pocket just to take off my jacket.
You left them.
And they must have fell out. Ran back down, and bear in mind this is like 30 metres. I went, I must put them in a rucksack. I hadn't put them in a rucksack. And they must have been a little bit further down. I didn't see them because it was still pitch black at
gotcha.
5:30. So yeah, I lost my gloves, which I'm really annoyed about.
Yeah, that's a shame. You could get those ones we've just seen on the advert.
No, not for because you only use them for a little bit.
Yeah, but going back to TikTok, the one thing that I thought was very impressive about it And I remember we could go back to an episode of this where we didn't trust TikTok Shop. I now trust TikTok Shop. And now
the trust is there now. 100%.
Yeah, 100% there. And now the return trust is there. Like I've just referred you with buying a product for the return. It's actually scary for Amazon because the buying process is as easy as Amazon.
Okay, so I'm gonna totally agree with you. I have not spent any money on Amazon apart from the other day where I needed to buy some probiotics, which I only buy from there. Apart from that, I've not spent any money on there. Apart from a poster, I reckon I've spent less than 100 quid in a year.
Yeah.
I've already spent. Well, obviously, Christmas gifts are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Let's say 200 quid on TikTok Shop,
Yeah.
give or take. I would normally have spent that money on Amazon, I reckon.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that, but
Well, my other example is those creatine chews. I said to Carl, training partner, you've got those creatine chews, haven't you? What have you got? Screenshot. No, send me a link to Amazon. Open it as Amazon. I don't know, 19 quid for 100 shoes. Went, easy name. Went on to TikTok. Typed in the search, the name, came up, £9.49 with
Are they any
£2
good?
delivery. Yeah, you just chew it, it's a bit sweet. But they're not the gummies, they're like the chalky chews. I wanted gummies, but they'll do.
okay.
Half the price with £2 delivery.
Yeah, it's decent.
Amazon, you're going to have to, if it carries on, it's a little bit worrying for quite a few people out there.
Amazon are just going to make like a scrolling feed in Amazon's communities.
Scary.
The thing is, Mark Zuckerberg missed out on all this.
Which we said back in the day, Nick. Remember
He missed
the old
out.
QVC?
Yeah, he missed out on this. Amazon could catch up on it, and they've made that buying process really easy. But this whole affiliate thing for these people who are, they're doing some great little ads. It's flying. It's absolutely flying. And there's since then, so Gary Vaynerchuk is basically saying to his audience now, he's like, you didn't listen to me with TikTok, and now you're wishing you did what I said. When I said put something out 3 times a day, you went yeah, and you did it once a week. You failed. LinkedIn, the same thing's happening now, and now videos been coming in. You need to be there. And he said the affiliate shopping, or just online shopping, as in someone. So I've downloaded another app, which he said this app's going to become massive as well, called Whatnot.
Yeah, I know.
And it's basically just a guy, girl, or whatever on the screen with all their products, and they're just selling. I've got 14 pairs of trainers. You can get them now, and it's like bid, ting, ting, ting,
It's
ting,
like
ting, ting.
eBay meets TikTok Live, isn't it? Really?
Brilliant.
You bid on
You
stuff,
scroll through.
it's live stream.
Night trainers. I've got 20 in stock. Ding, 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 ding. We're sold out. There's a girl in China who has an actual conveyor belt next to her where products are being put on. It comes in front, she picks up, she does her little bit of sales thing, goes. She's doing $1 million a month.
Oh, Nick, I
In
watch
sales.
so Culture Club, Culture Kicks, who he does a lot of sneakers. I say sneakers, shoes in America. He there he is. He goes on these lives. He collared. I got collared. I watch his videos because they're really engaging videos. I got collared on a TikTok live with him. I was going to buy a t-shirt. I honestly was going to buy a bloody t-shirt from him.
Yeah.
And even I sat there in bed going, they've nailed this. They have absolutely nailed
This
it.
is the next thing.
But it's
I
not
was
next, it's now.
Yeah, but I was saying to Felix, like Gary Vaynerchuk is like, this is now starting. In 3 years' time, you could be. He says like all these things. This is like a Bitcoin. This is TikTok, where the guys who've got 20 million now did it when I said. And I like for Felix, I'm like, you got to jump on this.
Okay, so good chat.
Good little chat.
Yeah, I
that?
enjoyed that, Nick.
Yeah.
I told you these Wednesdays are a bit of therapy for me because I don't really speak to anyone anymore. So.
Well, at least you get out. I sit in a fake surgery.
Oh, what's better, do you reckon? Getting out and speak and not speaking to people, or staying in and speaking to people?
To be fair, if I stay in, I speak to more people than when I go out.
Yeah, but I didn't do either.
Oh, because you're not even speaking to anyone, are you?
Fuck, I've not been able to sell a product for
Oh
6
yeah,
weeks.
I'm selling all day. in a
We
way,
said
aren't
this.
I?
We said this the other week. Like, actually, my existence, apart from speaking to you, to be fair, Michael, it's dog.
To be fair, I've made mine sound as if it was worse. No, I talk to people pretty much all day, don't I?
Well, actually, so we'll end the episode there. But some good news.
Any marketing?
Not
I
this
haven't
week.
got any, I don't think.
I've got one. Heads up. Shout out to Marsha. She sent me an email and it said, eat more meat. And it was because I'm on a carnivore diet. She grabbed my attention. So, Marsha,
She's on this week.
you are getting a shout out.
I'm in an ecosystem now.
Okay. Can we discuss on the next episode?
Yeah.
Only because I've got to go to the gym. But one last thing is that me and Michael are working on something for James Watt, the guy at Brewdog. And again, Michael, you can put the overlay. We've just done an image, haven't we, of me riding a unicorn with the Reebok logo behind a little unicorn. That is a TV show on I think it's ITV. It's called The House of Unicorns.
I love it. I think it's brilliant.
If we can get on there, we've got a plan though. He's just invested in 5 different businesses. I'm going to scrape all the bad comments they've had that have not been quarantined and send them in on like a massive long piece of paper.
Yeah, and so you're not giving me the comments. Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, another episode. Thank you very much for listening. Paul, I'll
Best
see you on
ever.
Friday. So absolute gun 60k hopefully.
Can't wait. Come on next Wednesday. Let's go.
Bye bye.